They are mornings that seem less like beginnings than quiet continuations, as though the sky, having spent the night in thoughtful silence, had reached no conclusion and chose instead to become light. The window offered no revelation, only a world proceeding without witness. A branch surrendering to the wind, a bird interrupting the silence for reasons known only to itself. It seemed enough, though. Perhaps every morning is an unanswered question. It arrives without argument, lays its pale hands upon the ordinary, and waits, not for certainty, but for attention. A wonderful good morning to all of you watching this video right now. I had been craving brioche bread since some time, so I bought a pack yesterday and I wanted to have them for breakfast. I know that I can use a toaster, but I actually love the idea of letting the butter melt on a pan and then letting my bread cook in the melted butter. And also, the smell fills my whole apartment and it's just wonderful. Since the temperature in Germany dipped quite a lot the past couple days, we currently have like only 22 degrees and it's also gray and rainy outside. I actually wanted to have a warm cup of matcha instead of a cold one. So today I decided to go for a hot matcha latte instead of my usual cold brew. And yeah, it was very cozy and I loved it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. I am very pleased to have you here today once again. And I guess if you've already watched the vlog till now, you might have noticed that my routine on the weekends are always pretty similar. It's not like, unless I have something different planned, there's not much of a big difference usually. Like if you see the past vlogs that I posted and the vlog that I posted today, it's also pretty similar because honestly, on weekends, I know I need to catch up on my chores. I know I need to clean the apartment, get some dishes done, clean my kitchen. It's not that during the week I don't do it. Of course I do. But, like during the weekend, I have more time to do actually like a deep cleaning or take my time and clean all the surfaces. And yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I pretty much every week do. And there are days when I'm pretty lazy and I don't want to do it, but there are days where I just enjoy it. And I think maybe some of you guys listening to this right now might relate that cleaning can be fun for some people, but also not fun at all for some people. But it's like once you start it, there's like this weird rush that you kind of want to finish it, or at least for me it's like that. Like once I start, I have to finish it, and by the time I'm done, I notice it was probably just half an hour or 45 minutes. It's not like it took me 3 hours just to do everything, which before starting, if I'm watching a video or watching a movie or just chilling on my couch or scrolling on my phone, it seems like a very, very tedious and heavy task. So I can understand out there if you don't like to clean your apartment so often. I kind of wanted to stress upon this fact because I noticed that it's very hard for people to actually stay home. But I want to ask you this question. Maybe you can ponder over it. Like, you're working or studying the whole week. You have hectic schedules, you have meetings, you have to do stuff, you have to meet people. Like, do you think that if you also use the 2 days where you could maybe just give your body a rest and relax, but instead of doing that, you're using those days to now add extracurricular activities to it, is it really productive for you? Is it really fulfilling to you? This is a very important question because I feel like a lot of people, just go about their life or their days without really considering all these facts. Now, there are some people who, like, there are some personality types where a person just feels really more energetic in life or happy in life if they're outside meeting people or doing stuff. That's different. If that's you, then that's good for you. But if you're just an average person trying to keep yourself busy just so that you don't have to think about the hard realities of life or the hard situations that you are currently undergoing or have undergone, or it could be anything. But a lot of people use going out or consistently doing things or keeping themselves busy as a form of escape. And this question is then for those type of people, like, do you really feel fulfilled at the end of the day after you're out the whole time partying, I don't know, meeting friends, catching up on stuff, or going out just like that on your own, or shopping or something? Do you really feel fulfilled and happy and relaxed? Or at the end of the day, on Sunday night, before you're going to start a new week, you're like, oh God, like, no, now I again have another full week, hectic schedule, and I feel drained? Because if your answer is yes to this question, then this video is exactly for you, because I am a person who likes to focus on conscious living, slow living, kind of like finding comfort in your surroundings wherever you are, trying to be a homebody. That doesn't mean that I am lazy. I am a really outgoing person. I love going out. I love traveling. I love visiting new places. I like trying new cafes and restaurants every week, if you ask me. But I consciously chose for myself to, slow down, to stay home, um, to give myself the rest that I need. That doesn't mean that I don't do anything. I mean, at home, when you're at home, there are also a lot of stuff to be done. I think when you're home, you kind of then start noticing all the little things that you kind of never do or didn't do in the past couple days or weeks. And you're like, oh, I should really do that. You have laundry, or you have cleaning, or you want to redecorate, or you want to refurnish, you want to, change your wardrobe or do stuff. There's always something that will catch your eye. So it's not like staying home is very relaxing, unless you make it relaxing, unless you try to love your own company, unless you really try to be mindful in the current moment that you are. Because that's the only thing that can actually help you start wiring your brain to calm down, to be okay with the silence around you, or to be okay with your own company. And I can tell you, and I bet that many of you, when you try to do this, when you try to meditate, or you try to journal, or you try to be in your house alone, without a friend, without your partner, without family, you find it hard. It's hard for you to deal with the internal voice of your mind. I'm very sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. You can comment and let me know if I'm right, or if you think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I'm very happy, because that means you have achieved a certain state of being which a lot of people can't or haven't been able to achieve yet, even myself here. Um, but yeah, the main point that I'm trying to bring across is that it's also important to catch up on hobbies, of course, and give yourself some, like, I don't know, like an outlet to do stuff, to go out and meet up people, meet up with your friends and family, or do something with your partner, go on a date, or go on a solo date, if anything. And that's perfectly all right. But at the same time, I think I want to bring this notion that your house, your space, your apartment, your bedroom, if you're living in a shared accommodation, you can turn your space into your, how can I say it? Like your, I'm kind of forgetting the word right now, like a place of serenity just for you, like your safe space, your haven, away from the world, away from people. You can decorate it the way you want. You can make it aesthetic or minimal or cluttered, whatever it is that you like. However, I would say decluttering is the best way to actually feel cozy and at home, rather than having too much stuff, because that can also affect your consciousness or how you feel. But again, if you're a person who likes to have a lot of stuff around them, then that's also your choice. But I'm just saying from experience and from what I know, that it definitely helps us feel calmer and relaxed if our space is not very cluttered. And you can just make one room or one place yours, where you say, this is the space I go into to disconnect from the world. Even if you're living with your family or friend or a partner, you can create this space for yourself and then take some time for yourself. Relax your mind and body. Learn to be with your own company. And it's a big challenge for a lot of people because the silence starts talking. And we all maybe have gone through a phase where we don't like hearing our thoughts when we're alone. And I can completely relate to that. But at the same time, I want to use my platform to help people understand that consistently doing stuff or moving yourself or engaging your mind in things does not really help you escape. It actually is a fast track to burnout. You know what I mean? If I'm unclear, you can definitely ask me questions in the comment section below and I will answer them. Because sometimes when I talk to the camera here, I explain things sometimes maybe very quickly, or maybe it's not very fluid because I don't follow any script. I try to be as raw and real as I can be because I am not this kind of person who has to prepare a script of what I want to talk about and prepare it like a presentation. I just want to be relatable and hope that somebody out there listening to me can take something from my video. And that's why I don't like to prepare it. So maybe sometimes the ideas can be a little bit disjointed, but I think if you listen to what I'm saying from start to finish, you kind of get the gist of it. So, yeah, I kind of wanted to bring this message to anyone watching this vlog today that it is completely okay to slowly start enjoying your own company. And it is not overnight, it's not an overnight transformation. It takes a lot of time and determination to actually get to that point where you finally can slowly calm yourself down and relax yourself, even if you're alone. And if you're interested in being on that journey, then I hope you will stick around and you will maybe, hopefully, follow me, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, say hello, and stay tuned for the next couple videos because I definitely like to focus on this sort of life. And if this lifestyle speaks to you, then I hope you do stick around because I want to focus on a life which has a little bit of depth to it, which is not so fast, which doesn't always have to be something exciting, which doesn't always have to be something that other people are doing. It can simply be me being in my own space, alone with my thoughts, and going through the day, making my internal self my best friend. And that's the kind of life I want to build for myself, that I'm focusing on, and that I want to maybe help you also learn to inculcate that particular lifestyle in your life. So, yeah, if you watch me till here, I'm very happy that you're here. And I hope that you choose to subscribe and stay for the next couple videos as well. And yeah, I wish you a very, very nice day ahead.